When you think of rock stars and supermodels, you picture stages, spotlights, and luxury runways, not actual runways. But some of the world's most famous faces don't just perform in the spotlight, they pilot their own planes. From Iron Maiden's frontman flying a Boeing 757 to a supermodel taking the controls of a helicopter, these are the most impressive celebrity pilots. It's part 2 in our series, They Fly Themselves. First up is Dennis Quaid. You might know him from movies like The Parent Trap or The Rookie, but off-screen, he's all about propellers and power. Dennis isn't just another celebrity with a jet, he's a real pilot with over 2,000 flight hours logged. He got his private pilot's license in 1979, upgraded to a commercial license in 1983, and has been flying ever since. Quaid owns a Cessna 310Q, a sleek twin-engine aircraft that can seat 6 perfect for his quick getaways between Hollywood and his ranch in Montana. What's even cooler? He grew up around aviation. His dad was a pilot, and weekends were spent cruising the skies over Texas. So, this wasn't a midlife hobby, it's a lifelong love affair with flight. Quaid even hosted the show Top Combat Pilot, proof that his connection to flying runs deep, and when he's not filming or performing, you'll likely find him in the pilot seat, chasing the horizon on his own terms. Now, let's switch gears, or should we say, throttle up with Bruce Dickinson, the frontman of Iron Maiden. When you think of rock legends, you don't usually picture them in the cockpit of a Boeing 757, but Bruce Dickinson, frontman of Iron Maiden, is far from ordinary. Beyond his powerhouse vocals, he's also an accomplished commercial airline pilot. After earning his wings, Bruce flew for several airlines, eventually joining Australis, where he piloted Boeing 737s before converting to his favorite jet, the 757. He's compared it to the airliner equivalent of the Jaguar XK8, and he should know, because he drives one of those too. But Bruce didn't stop there. Combining practicality with pure rock flair, he actually chartered one of Australis's own jets, specially converted to a passenger cargo combi, to fly the band and all their gear around the world. The result? The now iconic Ed Force One, a Boeing 757-200, emblazoned with Iron Maiden titles across the fuselage. It wasn't just efficient, it was one of the best publicity moves in music history, turning airport runways into part of the show. From one rock legend to another, we move on to Van Halen's David Lee Roth. The flamboyant frontman who once swung from stage scaffolds now soars above them as a certified helicopter pilot. Inspired by the TV series MASH, and has been flying ever since. For Roth, helicopters aren't just transportation, they're adrenaline machines. He's even used his piloting skills to help with emergency response efforts and charity work. Talk about trading guitar solos for rotor blades, that's luxury with a lift. Now let's talk about a surprising name, Giselle Bundchen. Famous for her work as a supermodel for names like Victoria's Secret, Dior, and Chanel. She is an environmental activist, and yes, a licensed helicopter pilot. Back in 2013, Giselle began her flying lessons in a Robinson R-44 helicopter at Shoreline Aviation, not for glamour, but for green aviation. She wanted to understand how aircraft could use alternative fuels, part of her work with a UN environmental program. She eventually got certified and has since flown helicopters across the US and Brazil. It's a mix of beauty and brains, an eco-conscious take on luxury flight. Who knew one of the world's most photographed women prefers a headset and joystick to a red carpet? From rock legends to runway royalty, these stars aren't just icons on stage or screen, they're captains of the skies. If you love this look at high-flying celebrities, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you're always cleared for takeoff with next-level looks. Got another celeb pilot you think deserves a shout-out? Drop it in the comments. I'm always on the lookout for the next skybound superstar.